Hello, all of you cute beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 3, Episode 2, Waking the Mountain. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, we shall get started with introductions, beginning with Dott.
I'm Dott. Oh dear.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay, good. Apologize.
Okay.
Yes, hello, I am Dott. I am a storyteller for The Last Hope Scar. Over to Brussel.
I am Tochemay, and I play Brussel, the Bulbasaur. Poison grass type. On to Kin.
Hello, I am FoxFiendRG and I'm playing Ken, the fire type Lupex. I'm passing to Midnight.
Hello, I am Merl, and I am playing Midnight, the dark type Zork. On to the Nim.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing as Nim, the fairy psychic type Midnight Lycanroc. Off to Shade.
Hello, I am Taldiris, and I'll be playing Shade, the dark type Zork. Specifically, the nervous and entirely innocent personality of Shade, Sean. Off to Shale.
Innocent, right? Hey, William Kickus Swiftfoot, and I play Shale, the Grouse-Grand Sandshrew. And Nerd, and you could say Cook at this point of the party, though there's probably a better mentor here. And with that said, that's the crew.
Alright, and for the recap, we're gonna go ahead and turn it over to... and we'll do a roll. Brussel!
Look at that cute face.
Oh boy.
So innocent.
Precious.
So innocent.
Innocent indeed.
Definitely not the most ruthless one among us.
Well, last time we followed a knight to a new town. Made it to the bar. Helped fix the food in the bar. Learned a little bit about the religion of this area and the god of the mountain. Evil god. Wahaha.
They are no true evil god.
And that's about it.
Yeah. At this point, Ken might just start referring to them as legendaries because calling them gods feels sacrilege to him.
Yeah,
It's
this
very
is like-
funny because he's doing the opposite, but like from his perspective.
It's almost like whenever Ken tries to say the word God, it's like there's throws up in his mouth.
Just, they're not gods. They're posers. No.
Meanwhile, Nib refuses to refer to the legendaries as gods. Because he knows what a true god is.
A tree.
Midnight's just trying to exist.
Yeah, I think Kin and Nim may have met different Arceuses.
Oh, they totally did. They literally
Archei?
did. RCI? Archei?
However the plural of that would be.
Nim did not meet this one, he just heard about them from his daughter and others. Either way, he still wouldn't refer to them as gods because, they are not gods.
He did get to meet him in the time instance thing.
Did we actually
did show up at the
meet with Arceus there? Or did we just see them?
No, like we were standing right fucking there.
Well, yeah, but I don't remember us actually getting to talk with him.
No, we didn't, but
Yeah.
we were standing right there as he had like multiple conversations, so.
Well, yeah, but observing somebody talking does not mean you met them.
Just means you went to the same party.
Someone could be displayed on TV, and yet you haven't met them.
What's a TV?
Well, yeah, but it's a bit different if you're literally standing right there.
We were in the audience for his show. Does not mean that we actually met him.
To be fair, he's going to treat us like we're in the audience for his show again when we technically actually meet him. He's gonna do the same thing.
And then Nim just appears above him with a steel chair.
Cover her behind with a steel chair.
Oh.
Bonk. Kid cringes. Anyways, I think
Anyways, to
I
this
think
trap.
we've sidetracked.
Anyway,
Where were we?
I believe that where we left off, you had woken up the next morning and found that the air was thick with I think we're going to call it fog for now, but, possibly smoke. There is an ashy smell in the air, and the air is thick with an ominous fog that has settled over the town.
Kind of
And,
like haze.
A haze. We'll call it a haze. And you had stopped by the local priest who mentioned some unsettling dreams, and
And also,
Literally
the
one
portal's
meeting.
not closed, apparently.
yes,
Yeah.
also that.
The-
The portal was gone, and now it's not.
Which, that's kind of a pressing matter. Yeah. That's right. Nim was about to teleport us back to that spot, wasn't he?
That was the plan.
Yes, yes. He just needed
I
a couple of
can't-
minutes to prepare because, well... Why are you showing up? No, go away.
Nim during
Everyone returns from
the
technical
teleportation process.
difficulties.
Things
Yeah.
bothering it lately.
Teleportation technical difficulties.
Teleportation mosquitoes.
Silver's just in the treeway being like, hey, you coming home?
Shoot.
Bang! So yeah, Nim's just, doing the charge up and getting ready for it.
And this teleports basically everyone, and it's got enough range to take you right back to where you entered this world from. I believe we decided.
Yes.
Kenku tipped $25 support.
Woo!
Thank you so much for that tip, Kenku. It is hugely
You're very
appreciated.
welcome.
That is the first 2 tiers of the tip goal completed.
Nice.
Exciting. All right. So, that feeling of instability does hang heavy in the air as you prepare to teleport the group, but you are able to arrive more or less where you want to without incident. Actually, I don't know. Does this typically take a roll, what you were doing?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Then we're not going to call for a roll.
At most, it does if he's trying to be super specific and doesn't want to spend the resources.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's a question. Do you want to be super specific, or do you just want to show up? Ooh. There goes one.
Tochemay tipped $25 Razim contract.
Thank you so much for that tip, Tochemay. That is the tip goal fully completed. But don't forget, everybody, that we do have Dono Doodles open. You guys can go every $25 you tip, you do get a dono doodle. And I need to cover rent, so if you guys are... The tip goal's done, but support is still needed.
Right. So I guess that is a question. Do you want to be super specific about it, or are you happy to just show up close enough and then just walk the rest of the way?
Close enough. Like, it's... Especially with him having been there already, he can get incredibly close without a roll. It's just a matter of, like... Like, when it comes to... It generally does not require a roll. It's just, if I'm going somewhere where I've not been before, then it might require a roll in case, you know, where I try to target has a wall or mountain or something that we would be deposited inside of. And then it's for going elsewhere to not be inside of said mountain.
So we can say that you end up more than close enough to, you know, more or less know where you're going from there, and it's not a long distance away. However, upon arrival, as your surroundings swim, and there's a brief moment of vertigo as the kind of like a feeling of uneasiness and instability that you associate with teleporting anywhere in the vicinity of one of these, you know, holes in reality, kind of settles. You do not arrive to a peaceful, serene clearing, but instead to a slight rumble underfoot and cries in the air. It sounds like someone nearby is calling out, and you can hear the snapping of trees and the cracking of branches underfoot. And what feels at first like some sort of tectonic instability, but then it grows louder and closer.
Turn to face it, and clearly someone needs help. Start heading that way.
All right. Well, as you approach that, the sound of cries, it starts to sound a little familiar. You recognize after a minute, it sounds like Birchlack is somewhere nearby. I'm sorry?
In trouble?
Does not sound like it's going great. You hear Birchlack cry out over the sounds of approaching rumbling. Let me see.
By the way, Sean's going to go ahead and roll a stealth check, just in general.
Oh, reasonable, yeah. Sounds like something else larger than a Dodrio might be nearby.
Not the best, not the worst. About average. 8.
Yeah! Come on, fiend! This way! No, not that way. Oh, no, definitely not that way. No, not toward town. Oh! Unfortunately, while Birchlack's voice grows more distant, the rumbling does not. And let me see, this is just a general roll to not be seen, I would assume?
Yep, it's literally just a subterfuge stealth roll.
All right.
With body and cunning.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll just roll this now, we'll see. Probably body instinct perception. Not mind instinct perception seems fitting. Okay.
Well, you don't really get to decide the expertise. You just give bonuses.
I meant for the enemy, or unless would this typically be a roll off? Yeah, I feel like this would be a roll off.
This would be an opposed roll, yeah. They'd have to use. They generally use something like perception or investigation.
Yep. All right, let's see. So it is 2, 4. I feel like we don't got it. We got 6, but 6 is not 8, so.
Yep.
As such. Shade, you managed to stay well out of sight, and you are confident that you are not spotted by whatever is barreling through. Though, even so, you feel the air grow warm, and whatever is moving through the trees to pursue the sound of Birchlack on Dodrio back, fleeing as fast as possible in one direction. It seems like whatever is following them is heading uncomfortably close to you, and you catch flashes of a reflective red through the greenery. And you can see trees parting way and splintering as whatever was pursuing the knight is now on a much more direct course for the border of the forest and in the general direction of the town. You and I don't know. Is anybody moving to intercept?
I mean, Kin was moving that direction.
Okay.
It's particularly towards Birchlack, but at this point, I can tell that's no longer pursuing Birchlack.
Yes.
That is indeed moving towards the town.
It seems like if something doesn't change, it's barreling towards the town. Yes.
I'm gonna regret this. Hey, idiot! Where are you looking?
All right. So
Midnight is going to wince at this. It's like, out of all the people in our group, I figured you would be the last to do something like that.
I needed to not be heading towards town and people. It needs, whatever it is, needs to not be heading to a population.
Totally fair.
So
It's still an observation, though.
So I will say that Shade was sneaky enough to get close and see this. You see it because it is now it kind of like diverts its course, pauses a moment, and then starts to move in your direction. You can hear the rumbling of whatever it is trampling over trees, heading towards you now. It's something that is in excess of 3 times your height. Comes stomping towards you, and you can
do
see.
I have
Hmm?
multiple rounds to prepare?
I would say you could probably have 2 rounds to prepare. Yeah, let's go with 2. I'll say that
Oh,
you collectively have 2
awesome.
rounds.
2 rounds to prepare?
Yes.
Sweet. Then I am using the full action version of Stalwart Flame twice. Raising my ethereal defense by 3, my soul save by 3, my physical integrity by 3, and my ethereal integrity by 3, and my 6. All those 3s I just said, 6. And then lowering my evasion by 6 and my speed by 2. So let me go ahead and make those adjustments here real fast. As
Is it like just straight up visible that it's coming our way?
I would say that you can definitely. I mean, even if you couldn't see it, you can feel it underfoot. This.
Well, the reason I was asking was in case I wanted to start debuffing it a little bit.
I would say that it's a little the fog that surrounds us is a little too thick to get a clear look at it.
That's fine.
Maybe with the second full round to prepare, we'll say that it's close enough to actually see it.
All right. In that case, I'll make a single roll to see if I can. Get past its soul save.
Well, let's find out.
Which I don't know how high its soul save is, so 5.
Soul save. for a soul of 5. That does not top its soul save.
Yep, figured. Oh well, that's like the least important thing because I'm also just buffing, getting amp stacks, you know, the like.
All right.
Shale will. You know what? Shale will stand beside, if not in front of Kin, and he will choose the 2 rounds on quick action to do defense curl twice, and then he will brace on his second round action.
Yeah. Oh, important note for you, Dot. Literally everything I'm using so far has stealthy, so I haven't broken stealth yet.
Duly noted.
Literally the only thing that does not have stealthy is his healing, and he hasn't needed to heal yet, so.
Yet.
There is a reason I said that.
All right. Anyone have anything else they'd like to do with those 2 rounds of preparation?
Get behind everyone else.
Fair.
Entirely fair.
Midnight's just gonna be sure that he's in a position to where he can yeet a dark spear at this thing.
Okay. So a little bit of distance away from Ken, who's just made himself a target.
Yeah.
Nim will be next to Kin.
All right. So it sounds
On
like
that
that's...
on that note, would Kin prefer Shale side or in front?
I have set myself to be a shield. If people can be behind or not in the direct line of damage and let me be in the direct line of damage,
Okay.
then that would be preferable. As you see Kin standing there and he just starts radiating what could only be described as boss aura.
Yeah, Midnight was thinking he'd be at one of its flanks.
Oh, by the way, I do have an aura, and everyone who's within the aura gets +5 preventive healing.
Very
And
nice.
I do have improved aura, so my aura is... Let's see, how large is my aura at this point? Where do I find that again? Tal?
What?
Help. Aura. What's range
go
of
to your
aura?
go to your conditions and utilities thing. Scroll to the bottom, you can see your feet limits. You'll see your aura range. It should be like 20 feet.
Feet limits, aura range, 20 feet. Does that take into account that I have improved aura?
No, but that should be an extra, what, like 5 feet? So add 5 feet to that?
10 feet.
Okay, in that case, add 10 feet to it.
Sweet.
All right. So, Ken is going to be the primary target for whatever is going towards you, and you all would see moving through the mist, which gets thicker and thicker as the thundering approaches. You see that glint of red take on a quadrupedal, like a broad, low-to-the-ground profile, which makes the fact that it's like 19 feet tall a little bit frightening. There is a Volcanion barreling down towards you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
A what?
A Volcanion.
Canyon, which is a mythical.
Volcan-
It's the Firewater mythical.
Ah, that
Steamy
thing.
one.
Yeah.
The abomination of science.
I will remind you, it's fire water.
So it depends on what it chooses to do.
Yes.
So This haze is steam, I would assume.
There is a smoky, sulfurous tinge to the air, but it does seem like the aura is getting thicker the closer this thing gets, and the air is growing hot.
As an additional
dear.
reminder for Kin, before you get too confident, Steam Eruption, which is its like signature little move thing, effectively is water type.
Is a water type. Yeah.
So
However, it sounds like it might be using something closer to flame charge right now.
yeah. I'm just saying,
Get ready for some ouchies.
I would say that it would probably open up with a thing with better range, though. So, this is
Initiative time?
it is initiative time, yes.
This could either go really good for me or really bad.
Hey, it's okay. You're not the only one up there.
So it could go bad for multiple people. Boy, this thing has horrendous initiative.
Now I just feel bad. Nim beat me by 1 with 1 less die.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Do Shale and Midnight roll off, or is that the? or is it...
No, it's
Oh.
It goes by rank. So Shale goes first because they have a higher base initiative
Got it.
stat thing.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
So it doesn't do the whole
So-
bump up thing. It literally just does the decimal thing now.
oh, okay.
The old style thing where it was just like 2 point
Oh, okay.
whatever.
So it would be Nim at 22, Shale at 21 and a half, and Midnight at 21. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see, that was Shale at 21. I get Brussel. Yes, I got Brussel, and Nim at 22. Which means everyone's going before it does. Let me see. Is that visible?
It just disappeared.
It just disappeared. Also add 0.5 to Shale to yeah.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah, 21.5. Yeah.
Whoops.
You have to. Yeah, you have to write the whole thing again.
Goodness.
Did it do 250?
It did 21.6.
Well, first it was
for a minute.
0.5, then it was 215, and then we got there.
Bill just jumping everywhere on the track.
I mean,
All right.
there are a possibility of that as usual, but
All right. Over
At
to
least I beat the boss.
All right. Over to Ken.
All right. How close is it at this point?
That's a fair question. I'm going to say that it is close enough that you can see it through the thick mist. So let's say. What's the range on this? This is about 30 feet away.
About 30 feet away?
Or 20 feet. 20 feet
Alright.
away. Let's go with 20.
20 feet away. Fire damage is not going to be effective against this thing.
Oh, it's gonna be like double
so-
resist.
It's
Yep.
going to be like double resist to fire. So, in terms of offense, I'm actually not going to be very effective here. However, I will go ahead and, given that it's probably recently been kind of quote unquote in combat and been doing stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and use disable.
And
Yeah. So, the effects of it applies 1 rank of disable. My range for that is 40 feet. And you said it's 20 feet away.
yes.
My application roll is 15, unless actually that is probably higher at this point.
It does not
Because-
change from accuracy.
Does not change from accuracy.
Now, if you have things that are like a % chance to happen, like let's say it's a 20% chance, you get plus 5% per accuracy that you have, and minus 5% per accuracy you have debuffed, but for guaranteed it doesn't do anything.
Okay. All right. So 15, and I need to. Oof, that is not a good roll.
By the way,
However, there are a lot of 9s in that.
I do just want to bring something up to Dott real quick,
Yes.
which is unfortunate because Kin wouldn't know this. You know what? Here, actually, just continue the thing. I'll say it in a second.
Just continue to think.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because there is something important here, but you know.
It's something important here. Is it something important that kid would know?
No, that's why I said it. He literally would have no
Okay.
way of knowing.
So I can vigor the 9s, right? And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 9s. So that means I'd be rolling 6 more d10s and adding 6 successes to the total there. So that brings it to a 13 to overcome their soul save. What was that, Dot?
That will overcome.
All
All
right,
right, is it
and
time for the unfortunate part? It sounds like it is. Remember how I said every single one of Sean's things was stealthy?
yeah.
The enemy has an invisible insulated stack on it right now. Due to a negative
Oh.
of his move that he failed.
Okay.
Because it has stealthy, it has no visual indication of it existing.
So what? The stack of disable just
It
doesn't.
It will be countered by the insulated, and both will drop off.
Oh. Okay. That is unfortunate.
Unfortunate anti-synergy right there. Yep.
Yeah.
It means that whoever next wants to apply something to it doesn't have to go through
Yeah.
insulated.
On the plus side, it doesn't stick around after it's used up.
Huh. Do I know that my attempt at disable just failed despite the good roll?
I think that
That
you
you
would
would technically know. Yeah.
I think that you can tell, because what you would see is that it seems to be angling those cannons toward like those steam vents towards you, and it kind of twitches a little bit as if something is disrupting it momentarily. But then you see it sort of like a fixate in your direction, and yes,
Sean!
As you have no clue where he's at,
I have no idea where
he's
he is.
already fucked off.
Sean may not be the team player of the personalities.
As you
Midnight.
literally stealth the moment combat was supposed to happen, and no one has seen him since.
Somehow I know this is your fault, Sean.
Yeah, exactly. Somehow I know this is your fault because it is absolutely one of Shade's personalities that would interfere like this on completely on accident. Yeah, and I brace.
Reasonable.
And yeah. Speak of the devil.
Yep. Speaking of the devil. All right.
I'm anticipating getting a face full of water now.
Yep.
It just
Maybe.
Anyways, the Volcanian's about like 20 feet away, right?
Yes, has not moved yet.
All right. Cool. In that case, Sean currently has a movement speed of 60. So he's going to stealthily sneak around and get behind the Volcanian.
All right.
And here is a semi-important question. You know, for the whole picking up knives thing, would he be able to at least keep his XP traits on them?
Sure.
As compared to the basics. I don't know if you want to allow me to have him like basically like remake the weapon that he wanted to have or not, but you know.
I mean, that is a question. I mean, I feel like if you spent XP on it, then you should at least have those.
Normally if you lose a weapon and you pick up the same kind of weapon, you'd still be able to apply your XP traits to it.
I think that's a fair way to resolve this, sure.
Yeah. So, cool.
Right. So like, XP traits is more your character's investment in being able to use that sort of weapon versus
Yeah, the innate traits just being on the weapon.
the innate traits. Yeah.
Okay.
Which means that if you spend XP on using your knives better, then any knife you pick up you'll be able to apply those to, basically. Is that what I'm hearing right?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Makes sense to me. Yeah.
So long as it's a sufficiently similar weapon.
And you know,
Of which
you have
it's,
you
you
have
know, a
plenty of
knife and a
knives,
knife.
So.
It's
Yeah,
not.
and-
There's not too much to really. You know, there's not too much different here.
Yeah, and then you know,
might-
you had your pick of knives, so
You might lament that this new knife is not as sharp as your old knife, but you still know how to use it.
To be
Hey,
fair,
we'll find out.
he actually on his old knife he didn't have any penetration traits. So he does not care how sharp the knife is. He just wants to stab you with it.
Oh.
All right, cool. For my second standard action, I'm going to use a move called Frenzy, which will give me a bunch of crit chance. Still stealthy, by the way. It will raise my physical damage. However, it will also apply Berserk to my character. Like, self-apply Berserk.
all right.
This is not a bad thing.
Sounds
As,
bad.
Unless someone else gets close.
Unless someone else gets close, but he is on the other side of the Volcanian.
Right.
It's
Which
bad
is
if
why
we
he went-
decide to go up to him.
You know, maybe don't, like, pat him on the shoulder right now, because
I mean, it would be
probably
exciting.
try and, like, actually stab you. So I had 2 turns to build up amped. So that means that I still have 2 amp stacks left and a quick action. First off, now that I'm in Berserk, I have to multi-attack with Strike where possible. This is not a may, this is I have to. So let's go ahead and roll some accuracy, boys. To note, because I'm in stealth and have not broken stealth, it does not get evasion versus me for these attacks until the end of my turn.
All right. So that fairly high evasion score does not apply.
Nope. After this, if it can't find me, I'm considered to be in partial stealth, so its evasion scores are halved if I successfully hide again.
All
Just
right.
just for, you know, you being told what's going on. So that's going to be a crit and an over crit because it doesn't have any evasion.
Right.
So what is its relationship with piercing?
Piercing would be the thing that it is weak to.
Ah. I'm sorry for that.
Oh,
It's a-
no.
Well, I would say little one, but it's a Volcanion.
It's. I mean, if anything deserves to get crit very hard, it would be this thing.
That
So I either go 1, 2, 3, 4, or I would explode 2 dice. You know what? I feel like gambling. We're gambling today, guys.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Oh man.
Gambling unsuccessful.
Ah, dang it.
Anyway, that's going
Oh,
to be
dang it.
14 damage on the first attack.
That's pretty good. You said not piercing, right? Or not penetrating. That's the
No penetration value at all
no
whatsoever.
penetration.
To
All right.
note, this does count as him using strike for this. The knife literally is only there to contribute a little bit of power and stuff to the strike. Technically, he could do this without the knife. It's just he prefers using the knife. Now that was one. I have to attack again. This time, the accuracy takes a -5. It loses
Right.
2 physical integrity from that attack, by the way,
Oh, all right.
because it's a strike. So now I hit 20, so I overcrit again. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go down the list here for accuracy. Just to make this easier on everyone.
Just rolling all your accuracy rolls first.
That one's all right. So that one's only a normal crit. I will soul a single one. Hey, so that's a 1 now. So I overcrit again, crit, and then hit. Each of
Okay.
these, they will have 2 less in the way of physical integrity after each hit.
Okay. And cumulative, so it's
Yeah.
sad.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Oh, spicy.
yeah.
So there's 1 9 and 3 5. So my free vigor effect is going to go towards making those 5 counts, making that one a 29.
Yeah, I felt that. So it would be 2 less physical integrity, so that would be a.
That one doesn't get a vigor. And this one drops down to 13.
So let me see. The second one was. Okay, yeah. So this one was this 29?
Yeah, the 26 became a 29.
Okay, the 26 became a 29. All right, and the third one was.
Just 16 and fourth 13.
Yep. And I'm
So-
using one last amped stack because I kind of have to in order to strike one last time.
All right.
Which I think that's going to overcrit. I don't know about you guys.
Looks
It
like
looks
probably
like
over-
it.
Yeah,
Yes, it
Lord.
is going to
Jeez.
overcrit. Okay,
What
keep
the
going. Say it
frick is
again.
with these dice?
I think a 34
Wow.
overcrits versus 0
Oh.
evasion.
Correct.
Damn.
I think that overcrits, guys.
Yeah, that does.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay.
So I have 1, 2 5s or 3 9s. I think I know the better deal, guys.
Yeah. Go gambling.
On the downside, he might take a lot of damage after this.
He might.
He might take a lot of damage after this.
He may have just painted a target on himself.
All right, so that's going to end up being
22?
22.
So that was,
22 more damage.
the prior attack, was that a 29?
So it
I'm
went
understanding it right.
for the total amount of damage. It went 14.
That was the initial attack, right?
Then after that was 29.
All right, I've got that noted.
After that was 16.
16. All right, let me take that off appropriately.
13. And then 22. I went ahead and put it in the chat.
13 and then 22, and that one would be the fourth attack, so it would have
22
6
is
less.
the fifth total.
Oh, I'm sorry, 22 is the fifth, but then it would have 8 less physical integrity.
Yeah. At that, by the time the 22 comes in, it's at -8 physical integrity for hit stun.
All right.
As everyone else basically gets to see Sean just fucking up here and start absolutely mauling this thing from its back.
Just absolutely savaging it. Jeez.
Yes. So thankfully, I did make this thing a little tougher at the last moment because I said
Yeah.
otherwise this thing will not.
Single entities
live.
kind of need to have a lot of health.
Yeah, and was adjusted accordingly. But even so, Sean does tear this thing to ribbons, and while it was barreling directly towards the group with a vent angled forward, it does kind of stumble and stagger forward at this point as plates of chitin, I guess we'll say, yes, like plates of chitin are torn to shreds behind it. And it kind of like careens a little off course and then leaves deep grooves in the ground as it skids to a stop and then whips around. It looks upset.
I wonder what.
It looks upset. That sounds like an understatement.
All right. Well, I believe we're on to Nim.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be pulling off anything as crazy as that, but
To be fair, we did have multiple turns set up.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have any buff moves.
Ah, that would do it. Yep, sorry.
Yeah. And Kin's buff moves is turning himself into the tankiest person on the battlefield.
He just has a bit of a TF into a turret. It's fine.
Or he's not going to feel very effective right now because fire damage.
But that said, full action, Moonfangs.
Oh, is that teleporting into it?
Yep, teleporting up behind him. The
Are you
opposite
sure
side.
Okay, not on the same side as Sean, presumably.
Well, yeah, you said he turned around, so...
Oh, I see, yes. It is facing Sean, so the opposite side from Sean. Okay, yes.
Yeah, he's teleporting behind him.
Okay, yes. That makes sense.
My one.
Which
Yeah, maybe-
will
maybe
give
don't go
me
say hi to Sean
flanking.
right now. What's
It,
that?
it will give me flanking bonus.
That it will. And it also puts you conveniently back where all the mauled parts are.
That's true.
So I believe I'd be
Feel the
looking
backhand
for
of
5s
justice.
on this.
Yeah, like nothing personnel, kid.
Ooh. Alright.
Changed up your dice.
It's a big. Well, actually, you know what? He just did get -10 to his evasion from all the hits done.
So that probably crits.
Yes, if, with the hits on that would crit.
Alrighty. What is his interaction with Pure and Fairy?
No interaction.
Alrighty.
Fairy has no interaction with fire, right? Fairy's such a weird type. I don't believe Fairy has any interaction with fire.
Just looking at the page. I have resistant.
Yeah, it's actually resistant.
Oh, it does resist. Fairy's so weird.
Very is kind of weird, yeah.
I think fire
is
is the point there, yeah.
I'm not seeing any interaction on the Pokemon type reference between fairy and fire.
Offensive
Could you-
properties
wait.
of fairy type moves,
Oh, no,
not
I'm
very
seeing it,
effective
yeah.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I was looking at the wrong squares. Yeah.
Well,
So-
that sucks.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where there's an interaction one way, but not the other way.
Fairy has a lot of those.
Well, nothing for it, but send it.
I mean, you can just roll good anyway. That works.
Yeah.
That is a lot of ones.
Almost
there's
no
a lot of-
successes outside of 10s.
There are like
Tons of nines.
five nines in there, so
Yeah, I have to. I have to vigor.
I guess the big question is if this is ethereal or physical.
Oh, right. And actually, I forgot
There's
to
also
include
five-
the crit stuff. So, we're just going to
Oh.
go 1.5 times dice. I always go that route. I am spending the vigor for the 9s. And what am I looking for? This is physical.
Okay.
Alright, so this changes to 9. This changes to 9. I have 5 boost dice. There are 6 fucking ones in there. I'm gonna boost 2 of those ones. So I need to add another 16 dice for the crit. And then I am vigoring, let's see.
Figuring 5.
5, yes. And we've got 2 of the ones that I'm vigoring as well. So another 23 dice coming.
Hey, that's better.
Much better.
That is incredibly better.
All right.
I will lock in that 33.
All right. Yeah, 33. It's still hanging in there a little bit.
He just goes up behind him and goes chomp. And yeah, that's it for my turn.
All right. Well, Nim takes a good chunk, bites down, then just tears off another plate of chitin. This thing stumbles, but rights itself, shakes itself off, still seems to be holding up.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
If I... Well, now I have to go straight at him. That might catch... I don't want to catch Sean in it.
Aggro the Sean.
You might
I
want
want
to
to
not get close if you can.
Well, the main trouble is I want to use the charge, but it's a 10-foot cone. And straight at him would probably mean Sean's in the cone.
Actually, don't
You could
think
just
so.
not hit him with it.
To be honest, I also don't think so, because this thing is definitely more than 10 feet wide.
Okay, that's fair. All right,
so,
well,
also real quick, you can just choose not to hit your friends.
Selective. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we built that into the system from the get-go. You can just
it.
choose not to affect
Okay.
somebody with something.
Then cool. All right, well then, yes, I will do what I was planning to do. So, flavor-wise, Shale will come out of roll for a moment or two, getting into a bit of a sprint before he'll go back into the roll and using the momentum, wheel up to the roll and then leaping out for a brief moment to bring across to basically slash across with his claws, which have a heavy coating of sand and dirt on them as they slash into the Volcanian, and he'll complete the somersault and get back into the curl as he finishes up. So this is a charge attack with the penalties that go with it, and the bonuses.
All right, and as far as typing and
It is a ground attack.
ground physical or ground
Ground
natural?
physical.
Ground physical. All right.
I'm trying to remember my numbers. Give me 1 second. Okay. I believe brace is still in effect here, so I have to take that into account. And
And it is weak to ground.
Yep. Which means, should I hit, I will be going on 5 due to that and charge.
Okay.
believe this is yes. Would an 8 hit with all the hits, or would an 8 crit with all the hit stuns? Is the right question.
This is physical, but yes, with the hit stun.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, mostly because Sean tore to shreds.
Yeah.
To be fair, Sean might end up being more problematic than the rest of this.
Yeah, I mean that is true. How long does that last?
Until he cleanses it.
Oh, okay.
So he can. I wouldn't do this if I didn't have a way out of it, which is he can just second wind cleanse out of this at any moment. So no, he won't just go killing the entire party. It's just, you know,
Glad to hear it.
the implication.
Okay. You know what? We're going to go ahead. Being that I have the low difficulty as is, this is as the ground. Charge makes it a 5. Makes it on 5s. We're gonna go 1.5 in this case. Which that's okay. I believe that's 26. It's 17. 1.5 of 17 rounded up would be 26, right?
1.5 of 17 would be 23, right? Oh wait, rounding up.
Rounding up, that's not. It would be 9.
20. 17 times 1.5 is 26.
I'm sorry, yeah, not 23. I'm sorry, my brain is.
Okay,
not...
no worries. I just double checking. Okay, all right. Hi ho. Oh, phew. Good Lord, the
A few
ones.
true combos in there.
Wow.
We'll
Despite all those ones, that's still a pretty good roll.
yeah, we'll just for the heck of it spend half my boost on soul. And get 17.
17? Not bad.
And then as that is the ability with the trigger, blind roll. No. On both effects. Also they have -1 accuracy, I believe, which they may if I remember from Oh, okay. So do they didn't make a I would have to make a soul for the negative accuracy effect? Or would that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
so
to make
what,
a application.
Okay, what's the roll I need to make?
Soul plus expertise plus a social skill. So etiquette, deception, persuasion, or presence.
I'm gonna say deception, probably. Somehow I didn't save the die roll again. Heck. All right. Sorry. Give me one more sec.
And hit stun is not a thing with soul save, right?
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, otherwise it would be really screwed here.
I don't think that's enough. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Save.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to willpower for a -1 accuracy, so we'll call it good there.
All right.
Quick action. He will again apply defense curl, putting him up to 3 to put him at max 6, and that's all I've got.
He'll pinballs off and falls back into a defense curl and rolls away.
Well, doesn't roll away, but he's right
Shell
there.
In the
ball.
corner pocket.
Shell ball.
All right, midnight. Let's see here. He is going to yeet a dark spear at Volcanion.
All right. Might kill it.
Is this guy gonna get another turn? Or I guess in this case, actually
Get
his
a
first turn.
A turn.
Has gotten a first turn. Honestly, I probably should have given it 2 turns.
That's gonna be 7 to hit.
7 to hit. With the hit stone, yeah, that hits.
Uh,
Oh wait,
no, that's Ethereal.
Oh, is it Ethereal? Oh, well,
What's
then
the-
it.
Well,
I mean,
the evasion goes down.
Oh, evasion goes down no matter what, right?
yeah. But is that Ethereal?
Hold on.
Because if
I
that's Ethereal,
forgot.
I do believe it crits.
No, it is physical.
Okay, so it hits.
Gritty. Gosh darn it.
It's a fair few 10s.
Fair few ones as well, but yeah.
All right, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3,
11.
4, 5. So yeah, 11. Let's see. Let me sell a couple of them ones. Okay, 12.
12.
12's fine. 12 physical damage.
Yeah.
And that will be it for midnight.
Alright, Brussel, are you gonna let it take a turn?
And now a certain Dott trio rides in and kills it.
Oh no, kill steal.
But going to use bullet seed.
You will fall
Special
yet.
range.
I believe that bullet seed is.
Brussel, you get a +1 die.
Hey.
Okay, I'll add that to damage if I can.
You mean you're adding it to damage for kin?
If I can.
If you can. Yeah. You can choose which roll you get the +1 on.
And so to hit. Four to hit.
See, a 4 and. Oh god, I have not been keeping track of the hit stun. There's basically no way it misses, but.
If it helps, there's a little box for it on sheets. I don't know if you
is
gave this
there?
thing a sheet.
It does have sheet. Where am I seeing the hit stun?
It should be to the left of the damage tracker, to the right of the exhaustion tracker.
Right. Oh, here it is. Hello. Okay, I should be using this.
Yep, it's there because otherwise, hit stun would be the most annoying thing ever. I am sorry that you have experienced that now.
Let me see. So I know that I was tracking for that. It was a hit. So if that was a hit, then this is a hit.
Okay. Eight damage on the first one.
All right, 8. No, that's enough to strip its armor. Its armor is completely broken.
How unfortunate.
And next to hit. Since this is a Furry move. Three to hit.
A 3 to hit. With this
Maybe
level
4
of
to hit.
4 to hit, yeah. With this level of hit stun, I'm not sure this thing can realistically like not hit.
This is one of the big reasons why we recommend that like bosses get 2 turns, and part of that is so that way they're constantly resetting their hit stun.
Yeah, duly noted. Well, it's a hit.
If it also makes you feel better in the future, you can also give bosses feats called there's a feat called Defense Refresh, where like for instance they can reset parts of their hit stun using a reaction.
That would have probably been helpful for this this thing in particular, because it is not very evasive by default, and it has 1 turn.
And that's 3 more damage.
All right. All right.
And 1 more try.
It's very likely to kill. Yeah, I think you killed it.
To hit.
Well, I guess it depends. Is it winded or is it like actually like unconscious and dying?
That is true. It is winded.
Reroll the ones. There we go, 4 damage.
All right, put 4 more damage on it. It is winded now.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Let me see. And winded. Let me see. What exactly does winded do?
The injury box at tier 1. This will lower their max HP by a bit, but that doesn't matter as much for you right now. The other thing,
you were cutting out a bit for me.
Yeah, that's how you're kind of cutting
Clear
out there. You said the other thing, and then it cut out.
And that it didn't matter.
Tao?
my
Tao, you
computer
still there?
decided to freak out a little bit. Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just like
Cool.
moving windows around and like my screen was flashing.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so now I'm like moving my windows back to where they're supposed to be. Anyway, what you do is you, on the sheet, go ahead and click Tier 1 Injury, which loses them 25% of their max HP, but that doesn't affect them right now. In addition, until they get out of the winded state, they have a very limited amount of actions and types of actions that they're able to use. So first of all, they're able to use a standard action to Second Wind, which would let them, roll a d10, add their secondary attributes to it, and heal that much face value as true healing. So just take away lethal damage. Or non-lethal if there's no lethal left to remove.
So it is going to need a second wind, but I will probably get it out
Yeah.
of the negative.
Or it can move up to half of its movement without triggering attack of opportunity. Any other action, it is still able to do it. The only caveat being that it will accrue an exhaustion per action. That is not those 2 actions. But if, let's say, they second wind out of being in winded status, then they will also be able to they get their actions back,
Which would
and can act as normal.
all right. In which case, I believe it is going to second wind. See, so that is a D10 plus expertise plus
No. Just literally the D10 face value plus the amount in secondary attributes it has. So if it has like 3 vigor, 2 will, it gets a +5.
Okay.
This does use a vigor and a willpower though.
All right. Still probably the best move that it has. So let me see. So it's just a D10 plus that. Wait, did that actually roll? No, it did. Okay. Did it roll that time? Yes. So 2. Oh, still enough to
But
get
because
a
it,
positive.
but because it uses a vigor and a willpower, it also means it accrues 2 exhaustion, correct?
But that doesn't change anything for it right now. It needs to get to
Yeah.
4 to get to a
Yeah.
-1. Yeah. So now that it's out of winded status, it can move and act as normal. If it has any sort of like healing or lifesteal or anything, I would recommend it uses that.
It does not.
Damn, that's
So-
unfortunate for it.
Yeah, no, it is a fat sack of HP with big attacks.
So it used 1 action for the
So it's got a
The-
standard left.
second wind. So it still has a standard and a quick. left.
Yep.
It's got a standard and a quick. Oh, and it's got a standard action that it can do. Let me check my reference. Let me see, what quicks could it take that would actually be helpful here? I'm not sure there's really a whole lot in the way of standard quick actions that can really help it in this case.
No, that would mostly be if they have like a quick action move that they're able to use.
Nope, not in this case. So it is. Let me see.
Oh wait, is it not Brussels' turn still?
I forgot to hit next on that. No, Brussel. Okay, yes, it should be the Volcanian's turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I looked up and it was like it seemed like the Volcanian was taking actions, but the arrow was still on Brussel. So I got
Right,
confused.
yeah, we just
Yeah.
forgot to.
Because there was still discussion going on.
Whoops. Okay. So let me see. Who would be clumped up at this point? I believe it would really just be like Kin and Shale, right, standing next to each other.
No, Shale is probably about halfway between, on the side, not on the side. I think it'd be Shale and Nim if I since it was a straight charge into the
Yeah.
Jack of the Volcanian.
At this point, Shade would be on one side of the Volcanian. Shale and Nim would be on the other. I'm standing ground. Midnight and Brussel.
I was
wherever
off
they
to
are.
I was off to the side on one of its flanks.
I think I'm going to
So
say
they would have
that,
been spread out.
I would say that given the circumstances, because Ken did all of this setup, I'm going to target Ken. Which Ken and was there someone next to Ken, or is Ken just kind of on their own on one side?
No,
two that were
everyone
next
spread
have
out
moved.
and left me.
Yeah, The two
Okay.
that were next are now the two that are directly behind it.
Yep. So this is going to be on just Ken then. It's going to do.
All right.
Is
You are
this
going to hit me.
Is this a ranged attack?
It is a 10-foot cone.
Okay, that is not. Oh wait.
So it would
Uh,
actually have to move
it would have
10
to
feet
move,
closer
yeah.
to me.
It would have to move closer, then yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Ken's
It was 20
20 feet away, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess it.
Also,
Well, I mean that means that it can't do that without just blowing up and dying. So I guess it's
Yes.
not doing that.
also, welcome in, Hex. We've got Hex here to do art. He's a good
Hey,
boy.
heck.
Hex is a good boy.
Right. So that being the case, sorry. So that being the case, I'm sorry to say, never mind. I can't target Ken. I wanted to, but not an option.
It would have been fun.
It would have been fun, but okay. So he's,
Hold on. Dot, did you just get a little bit of splash damage there?
excuse me.
When Ken said, "Hey there, good boy."
You got kind of frazzled.
Look, it's appreciated.
Has Dott been a real good boy?
Oh, very rarely. I try my best not to. Let's see. So yeah, I gotta basically just pick one person. If I had to just pick one person right now, it would probably be the one who did 90% of its health. So yeah, I think that this one's going at Sean.
All right.
All right, and I don't believe it took any minus accuracy.
I believe that it has not.
Oh, not that it matters. This attack has bypasses accuracy. Never mind.
Cool.
All right, so this is just roll the damage. No crit. No chance to miss.
Yep.
The correct number. 2, 3. Oh, didn't roll very well. Not even a little. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 5.
It does have access to boost if it wants to use boost, as well as it does still have access to willpower if it wants to reroll. So long as it has those points back, it still has spare points after second winding.
It does. So it may as well do that because it's not getting another turn. It may honestly be worth just re-rolling this whole thing.
Yeah, usually we say soul before reroll because if you reroll, you get all the boost back.
Oh, soul first? Okay.
Yeah, usually if you still just want to like call it and go, no, you don't even want to deal with it, you can. It's just also, technically speaking, there's always the possibility that you soul some dice and it rolls 10s, which roll 10s, which roll 10s.
That's true. I think I'm just going to roll it because honestly, I do not feel like this is going to threaten you significantly. So let's just resolve this quickly. So that'd be...
The big question for if this is threatening or not is if it's physical or ethereal.
8, 9. This is ethereal.
All right, cool. I have 0 ethereal integrity right now, so that's all going to be true damage.
Oh, exciting. Okay. That's 9. 3. All right. So that will be, oh, honestly, not that great. 9.
All right, I'm assuming lethal.
Yes. You take a blast of steam from this thing, though it kind of sputters and kind of fizzles out towards the end of it as it bellows a vent of steam directly in Sean's direction and staggers forward, kind of rearing up as if to take a strike, but that is about all it can manage after taking that second wind.
Yeah. Sean is just has like the most manic look in his eyes as he's just grinning.
Alright. It's back up to my turn.
Yep.
Legitimately, I don't think I'm gonna hurt it. Cause
Not hurt it much. It's pretty close.
Cause fire damage.
Right, if fire's the
So-
only thing you have access to, then...
So I'm just going to try disabling one more time. I don't think I hit its soul save.
No, one does not.
I just brace. This was
Okay.
not my time to shine. Everyone else gets to shine here.
If it makes you feel any better, Sean's on 7 health.
Goodness. Yeah, I guess we didn't really give you a lot of time to heal up, did we?
Well, he still has the injury, and some of his moves kind of hurt him. So, like, you know, when he does his thing, he's actually been draining his own health too.
He is actually self-inflicted himself.
Sean
damage.
has the most opposite build of Shade as possible. He is all about that first turn because almost everything he'll do afterwards is not that good, actually. Mostly because the build seems threatening, but if you brace, he can't crit you.
Yeah,
So
and
you know he's there. But yeah.
my second action is going to be to brace.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I have a very simple turn because I don't get to choose. I'm free from the worries of a choice. $32. Does that crit and or overcrit?
Overcrits.
Overcrit. Cool.
Handily.
Well, it does get its hit stun reset now that it's had a turn.
This thing has very poor evasion.
18.
Yeah, that puts it in the dirt.
Well, no. That's the next accuracy roll. I'm just.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're rolling your accuracy.
He does not kill. He does not care if the first strike is going to kill it. He wants to stab it.
All right. Well, in that case, yes. Let me see. So this would be with a 1 hit stun.
2 hit stun because this is a
2
strike.
hit stun. Correct. Yes. So that's still an overcrit.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, really? Oh, God. Oh, it's still going.
Still going. Well, a 30 is an overcrit.
Hate this guy, doesn't he?
You know what? To be fair, I think this is a pretty good instructional first-hand view of why Shade kept going. Don't leave people alone with Sean unless you want them dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then a 3 at the end. Who cares?
All
Well,
those big numbers, and then
well,
3.
Well, you have 3 overcrits.
Yep, 3 overcrits.
I'm sorry, his name isn't Sean. It's Shank.
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
All right, so I have in that mess, I have no 9s and a single 5, so that's a 19. What an overcrit.
All right.
So I still have some more to roll, but you know.
He's completely stripped of armor at this point. So let me see. That would be.
Just calm down.
Goodness gracious.
Calm down. And you know, now I get a.
There's 2 9s in there. Don't see any
Yeah, how
5s.
many 5s? Like none. So.
So that's 30.
By the way, you don't even bother telling me if when it dies, he's just gonna keep stabbing.
Just keep going.
Stab.
He's just gonna keep going. Don't worry about it.
25?
Yep.
Yep, 25.
And it is time for the completely normal hit with no crit to end it off.
You don't need to touch it. Believe it or not, that was actually the killing hit.
Nice.
Really?
Yep.
To be fair, it probably went unconscious after the second or third one.
Oh, yeah, no, it was unconscious at that point. It is just dead now. All right. Well, after it staggers forward and rears up as if it's about to, crush Ken, at that point, Shade manages to leap up on top of it. Or, I'm sorry, Shade. Sean manages to leap up on top of it and do that.
At this point, he is probably completely just covered in blood.
Okay, now remind me, is it Shane or Sean? Because I always
Sean.
get them Sean. Okay. Is he continuing to stab after it's dead?
Currently, yes.
Be careful, Ken.
Yeah, no.
We were told not to touch him or get anywhere
oh,
near him when he's in
absolutely.
this state.
Absolutely not going to dare him. That's right. I already forgot. It was Sean, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Are we still considered an initiative right now?
He hasn't had a chance to second wind cleanse, so, like, technically, yes.
Okay.
As he is technically still currently hostile.
So we should probably then just start going down the initiative order then.
He is just going to second wind when it gets back to his turn, but, like, right now, he didn't have the chance.
If you would like to play out another round of initiative while we get back around to Sean, then sure.
Well, Sean's just sitting there, stab, 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 stab.
Oh, he is absolutely covered in this thing's blood, and to be fair, most of you probably also don't remember him even picking up a knife to use in the first place,
I
so...
do remember. It was back at the inn. I remember specifically you, Sean, grabbing a knife.
Oh, yeah, I was saying, like,
I
in
took
character.
notes.
I don't know how many people actually realized he even did that.
Oh, no. In character, I took note of that. Didn't say anything at the time, but I did take note. And I'm guessing that the knife I see is that same one that we saw him pick up at the inn.
Yeah.
The knife that went missing.
To be fair, yeah,
Because you never said that you gave it back.
You never gave it back, yeah.
The steam does begin to clear while Sean continues to fillet this Volcanion.
Are we just gonna pass our turns all the way to Shade? Or Sean?
I got nothing to do, so yeah.
Aside from back away from him, yeah.
Yeah, that.
All right. Everyone gives Sean a wide berth, and we circle back around to Sean's turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Where he will, before actually doing the second wind thing, he is able to roll at least an attempt to cleanse. So he needs, just for reference for everyone, he needs to get a 8 in order to cleanse a single stack of this berserk.
How many stacks of Berserk does he have?
2.
2. And what does
which
he roll to cleanse this?
He has to roll either insight or etiquette. Etiquette, he actually has 3 dots in.
Hey.
On the other hand,
what's his total
he
dice?
he basically has to use, in my mind, logic in order to calm himself the fuck down, which he has none of. So, roll an 8, buddy. No. All right. In that case, force the second wind.
All right.
As after a few more judicious stabs, and the grid like slowly starts to go back to his more normal countenance in general of being highly nervous, and he's just gonna still holding the knife and still covered in blood, sort of like tap his claws together and go, well, that is over now.
Yeah, hi there, Sean. You feeling all right?
Why are all of you looking at me like that?
You might want to take a look at yourself for a moment there. You're kind of coated in blood. Next stream or pond we go by, you're probably gonna want to wash off.
No. This is pretty normal for me, actually.
I'm sure, but still, it's generally not kosher to be wandering around and coated in blood.
Well, maybe if people didn't already know, but you all already know, so what's the problem?
We'll be around people that don't know.
In case we run into people who don't know. But good to see you've calmed down. You hurting at all? You okay? You good?
Nothing that I can't fix. I just didn't want to fix anything because reasons.
Sure. I see why Shade warned us not to leave you alone with people.
He's so mean. You should have not believed him, and then I could have had more fun.
Perhaps just a little bit too much fun.
Well, come along then. We've still got a job to do. Dealing with this was a necessary distraction. And I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and turn and start heading towards where the portal would be.
As you begin to move towards the portal, you do get headed off partway there by a birchlack circling back around who was in the process of charging in to help you, but you never got around to the point where those two had time to catch up.
By the way, before he leaves, Sean is going to cut away one of its claws as a trophy.
Hey, all yours. And so one of the heads, specifically Gallant, if anyone was even keeping track of the Dodrio's names.
Oh, hey!
I don't even remember the knight's name.
Birchlack.
Hey, Birchlack, how you doing?
Well, truth be told, I was fearing for my life, but then you all just arrived, and then it was dead before I could even really catch exactly who it was that had interfered with this duel to the death that I was engaged in. So, good job. My honor is besmirched, but honestly, I'm alive, so I'm fine with that.
Hey, you know what? No one has to know.
True. The advantage of being a gallant knight off in the woods, nobody has to know when my honor is besmirched.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the only other person that knew is now 6 feet under.
In ribbons.
Well, now we know.
I mean, we know, but I don't care to go telling anybody.
Excellent.
It's not important to me.
Excellent. So, if anybody asks, I
if anybody asks, you were very brave and slew the beast and did a wonderful job.
Gallant nods ecstatically in agreement. Yes, exactly what happened.
Besides, I don't need that amount of attention just yet.
Just as well that nobody knows anything to the contrary, because I do believe that you are heading back into lands which I have explicitly told you are forbidden. So,
We've got a little bit more business out there. And you know what? As long as if you don't want us telling people, then you'll go
we
ahead
didn't
and
see
let
each
us.
other.
Exactly. We didn't see each other.
Understood.
Good job. You are brighter than you look.
Thank you, I think. I don't know if that's an insult.
Midnight's gonna walk over the kin and give him a gentle nudge on the shoulder. It's like, way to go! I didn't think you had the morality to try and blackmail someone.
It's probably worth warning you that for something to come barreling out of Vodu's lands and into broad daylight is a bit unusual, so I would watch your step around there. Seems like things may have riled them up. I'm not entirely certain what, but
Hopefully, we'll figure that out. And if we figure that out, it won't be your problem.
And hopefully
well,
we can calm it down.
I wish you the best of luck with that. In the meantime, I do believe that I will be watching the border and making sure that nothing else goes wandering outside of where it's meant to be. And
You do that.
best of luck doing whatever madness you're up to in there.
Take care.
And you all as well. And Birchlack and the Dodrio just kind of travel back to the edge of the forest, leaving you to wander deeper in.
He given that we took that thing out in just over one round, I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually kind of scared of us now.
He might be most scared of Shade/Sean now seeing that.
He didn't see what Sean did. Though.
He did see a Sean covered entirely.
No, but he
in
did
blood.
see Sean standing there cutting off one of its claws while completely covered in its blood.
True.
There is very good reason to be afraid of Shade/Sean.
He's literally soaked in blood. And very obviously was not that injured himself.
All right.
Actually, for that matter, I don't think any of us were really that injured. If at
Oh,
all.
I mean,
Sean did take like an actual hit, but also like, he just healed after the fight.
as far as I could tell, Sean mostly took damage from himself. So
if it makes you feel better, he did take more damage from the Volcanion than he did himself.
Oh, well, okay, then there you go. At least it did something.
It's just that, like, his health is a bit cut down right now because he does still have an injury.
Right.
True.
Yeah, because he did get injured by
by merging back with Sebastian.
And you didn't get the chance to properly recover that when we rested?
Nope, because Sean was in control, and Sean doesn't mind being hurt, actually. Who'd have thought?
Interesting.
The person who likes to pretend to be a bit more pathetic than he is doesn't mind having a noticeable injury, so that way people disregard him even more. Who'd have thought?
Yeah. No, absolutely wary of him still, but yeah. Or at least healthy respect for him and his capabilities.
No, he's totally scary. You could just say that he's scary. You just saw him climb onto a mythical Pokemon's back and keep stabbing long after it was dead.
Stab.
So you arrive. You teleported in close enough that thankfully you don't have a whole lot of wilderness to trek through to get back to where the side of the portal was. And, as expected, there is not open air there. There is once again a little bead of darkness that is pulsating and warping the air around it.
Yeah. Hey, Nim, you said you were a specialist with portals and stuff. How do we close?
Did he cut out for anybody else? Oh, my net died. One moment, everybody. We'll be back with you all shortly. Alright, so the net has recovered, and we're unpausing the recording. We're back.
Excellent.
Huzzah.
All right. I believe there was a question directed at Nim.
Yes. I dare not repeat in fear of it causing the crash again, but I think we remember what it is.
Yes, yes. What do you want for a roll for determining how to close this there? Dot.
You know, that's a good question. Let's take a quick look.
If magic were, like, if we had time for magic by now, I would have, a solution, but I think lore probably would be best here.
I feel like lore is perhaps a little bit more appropriate in this case. Let's go with lore. Yeah, whatever combination, including lore, seems appropriate. Truth be told, I think that you've experienced this portal enough that at this point that you are going to get your answer one way or the other. But let's see how much extra you get.
Yeah, we'll just lock it in. Actually, no, I've got...
Just logging that through.
No. I have more boost dice. Specific...
Woof.
Dear.
I said no!
4. Okay.
Fought for that one more.
Or what would that be? Would that be a 5?
No, it would be a
yes,
4.
No,
Oh, it would be a 4. Okay.
because he re-rolled a 1, but
Oh, right. A 1
he
into
gave
a
up
1.
again.
Yes.
Yeah. So he re-rolled it again.
All right. So, truth be told, you have already experienced this portal enough that you know for a fact that one easy way to close the portal, though maybe not an ideal one, is to simply lob ethereal damage into it and it will destabilize it. However, as you've seen, that doesn't seem to be a very permanent solution. So, you think that since you have a bit more time, that there might be a better long-term solution that isn't just doing enough damage to it. Let me see. You, as you are examining the portal from up close, and you have a bit more time to do so, you realize something about it. This side of the portal seems to be pretty stable. It feels like, while you could eliminate it from this side, that would be a very long-term thing. It would take probably something in the span of days to remove this side of the portal. The other side of the portal, the one that someone is on the other side attempting to tunnel back through, seems to be a lot less stable. Now, that would probably be fine if you were on that side, but unfortunately, if you went through to that side, which would let you pretty quickly just tear it apart and be done with it, would leave someone stranded. That is probably not ideal. However, you do realize something else interesting as you're examining this portal. You think that someone else is also trying to act on it. Not just whoever is on the immediate other physical side of this one, but it seems like this unstable portal is flickering and pulsing because someone else is trying to act on it from the other side. Almost like they're trying to move it. So someone who isn't the demons also seems to be trying to wrest control away.
Could also be the demons. We don't know.
Or it could just be more demons. You're right.
Or it could be the demons.
Could just be
Well, the
two groups of demons fighting over it, I guess.
Yeah. It's like the demons are definitely the ones keeping it open, but as for who's trying to move it, more demons or a mysterious third party.
Or someone else.
I mean, last we knew, it was high up in the air, above a crumbled tower. So
That's true. Not
If-
the most convenient
if-
place.
yeah, not the most convenient place.
Yeah. I don't know, but
Yeah.
either way, we need to deal with this somehow.
Yeah. So how do we deal with this then?
It would be difficult to deal with it from this side. It would be easier if you had someone on that side, but unfortunately, closing it from that side would mean being stranded in midair with a bunch of demons under you. There
Yeah,
is,
so
but you also know that someone else is trying to screw with it, and you know nothing about who that might be.
but does it seem like that the other person's trying to screw with it is on the other side or this side?
It seems like someone is trying to. In the original world that you came from, it feels like someone is trying to move the portal to themselves. They're basically trying to steal it out from where the demons were trying to tunnel through.
Huh. Then do you communicate this to everyone?
Yes, he is sharing all of that.
Okay. Who on the other side could be trying to wrest control of the portal?
I don't know who would want to, but maybe
mean,
it
I
would help
don't-
to list individuals that could if they wanted to. That we know of.
My people could.
Your people? You think your people
I
could?
mean-
Any of them have experience with portals?
I mean, it could. I mean,
Psychic
The
types.
Psychic. True enough.
I mean,
Psychic types.
Him's just waving
based
at
off the top of my
himself.
head would be Boaro.
Possible.
I mean,
Oh no.
actually
Oh
on that
no.
note, could be Soul if we.
There's also the possibility of
messing with the book.
Soul, because Soul did mess with one of the books, and when he did, he basically created a portal into an alternate world as well, for a time. And
Yeah,
And he
there's
would
also
have
so
the
there's
also
multiple people that could be messing with the portal.
there's also the possibility it's whatever its name was that I kind of messed up when he entered the world in the first place.
Soul would have the most motivation if he knows that you went through it, Ken.
Look, Soul was back in Hilltop.
Well, we know the portal is moving. Do you think Soul would be desperate enough to move a portal all the way to Hilltop?
He might be. Regardless, though, we can't let this portal stay open.
I will throw out that if someone wanted to move the portal, it would be pretty easy to nudge it in one direction or the other from where you are, from this side. So, if you wanted the portal to move, you could pretty easily make sure that whoever was trying to move it succeeded right now.
Succeeded.
Well,
I
Ken?
think if we moved it to Hilltop where the demons couldn't be.
That is an interesting idea.
because Bararu's field would not let them pass.
And at the very least, if it does get moved to Hilltop, then it would also be safer to go through and back if necessary. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What do you think we should do?
I would say you all head back to the town there, and I will see you if I see you.
All right. Very well then.
Well,
Nim's going through the
Move it to
portal.
Hilltop.
It's gone through the portal?
Yeah.
Okay. And to be clear, are you going through the portal as to where it currently is on the other side, or are you helping move it to wherever the other spot is that someone's trying to move it to?
Well, he doesn't know who's interacting with it, so he's going to go through. He can teleport quite a lot, so his plan is basically, okay, if it's bad, he closes it on the other side and teleports away. If it's good, then probably still close it and open a new one elsewhere.
Okay. As for which side you're coming out on now, is it going to be the part where the place where the tower was, or whatever the other place is, where they're trying to move it, or someone's trying to move it to?
Well, that's up to you, wherever the other side of this portal leads.
The current other side of the portal is you feel that spot suspended in the air, high up in the air where the tower was previously. You aren't certain of where someone is trying to move it to.
Yeah. So...
Okay.
Kind of like he did when coming through this one in the first place, teleport before smacking into ground.
Okay, I mean, if you want to move to the demon, the demon tower side, yes, you pop through, and there is a moment of weightlessness, and the light and color dissolves in the world around you before the familiar skies around the ruins of the fort that brought you here materialize around you. However, it is not hundreds of feet of open sky, but instead you touch down directly on top of a wooden platform. And all around you, you see all manner of demons. A lot more lightweight ones, none of the really big, scary, heavy-set ones, because this thing is a rickety little structure that has been built mostly to ensure that they can reach the portal that you are now standing beside. But you do see that you are not alone here. Currently, their backs are to you. There's only a few of them, but there are demons around you right now.
Lovely! Close the portal and teleport the hell out of there.
Well, it wouldn't be too much difficulty to do so. You do feel like if you start the process of closing the portal, they would probably notice you before you were finished. I will say that if you want to interact with it here, I would say from this side you can maybe tell where it's being moved to. I'll offer that up.
Sure, I'll check that before, setting them loose on him. He does have a lot of defense, so maybe he could survive long enough to get away after closing it.
It'd be a little difficult to perform that kind of act under fire, but not impossible. However, if you want to investigate this portal and kind of figure out where exactly they're... Because it does seem like the demons that are currently here are not... like the magely sorts. They seem like they are just here to continue like reinforcing and constructing this tower for. Yes, they're a construction crew. However, you turn your focus to the portal from this side, and you can tell, and you can see misty like visions, like foggy visions of a very familiar locale. you do see Clifftop. You specifically see Clifftop, and you see a number of familiar faces on the other side. And on the other side, you see another particularly recent face. You see an Ampharos.
No! He got away?
Someone did DM me. I'm saving him.
Oh my gosh!
And he...
I thought he was dead!
he...
My turn to suffer.
So,
thank you for
he,
that
looks a bit-
resub, Kenku, and your 34 months
Welcome.
of support.
He looks a bit worse for wear, but you can recognize, despite the burns and scars, that this is a grizzled veteran of an Ampharos. That you're pretty sure that is the Ampharos that used to be under Sebastian, who appears to be present in Hilltop, and there are some other familiar faces, those who would have had the most familiarity with, the occult and mysticism, working to try and wrest this portal away from the demons.
Well, one thing about Nim is that he is a porter, which we don't have a whole lot written out about them, but he is able to open portals to other worlds for others to pass through. Kind of planeswalker, kind of inspired thing.
Right.
I feel like we might want to go ahead and close this side. Close this one, and he can just go open a new portal in Hilltop. Because now that he knows where they are, he can much more easily teleport to them.
Alright, that's reasonable. So you want to just completely close this one instead of letting your people move it?
Probably for the best, I think.
Sure.
Considering, the demons are doing something with it, and
from your perspective, what it seems like is happening right now is they're kind of doing a bit of tug of war. They're trying to reopen a portal exactly where the old one was, because the barrier between worlds is thinnest here, and it seems like this is an ideal spot for one. And it seems like what this defector and your own people are trying to do is move the portal and just yoink it away from them and move it to themselves, because presumably they are, trying to get back in contact with you. So you think it's a bit of a game of tug of war right now?
yeah, so why, keep tugging on it and pulling them closer as well when you can just cut the rope and get a new rope?
That's true. You certainly can do that. So that being the case, I feel like I should probably call for some kind of roll to see exactly how quickly and efficiently you managed to do this.
Cut the rope. Both sides go flying back from the whiplash.
Might be a little bit of a violent reaction on both sides of the portal, but, that's fine.
Well, here soon I will be rebuilding Nim's sheet to include the actual magic stuff, but like I said, we don't have that yet.
It's fine. In the meantime.
May I argue etiquette?
Sure. I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see anything that necessarily works better.
Yeah, we don't have anything that works better, but, that could, that can be what I use until, then, and, etiquette can just, know for knowing the proper way to close it.
Yeah, a discipline sort of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Okay.
For his knowledge with portals and teleportation and all that, may he have a lower difficulty, maybe?
Sure. Maybe a lower difficulty on this since it's something you're familiar with.
All right. So that will be this and this. Come on, good numbers. I do not want Nim getting torn apart by demons.
Well, it looked like you're getting a pretty good roll.
Yes.
Pretty solid.
How many more boost dice? I've got one more boost die. I'm gonna body boost. Oh, fuck you, one.
Hey, you got net 2.
It still is a positive, but I'll lock in the 13.
That
13.
one is just a middle finger from the gods.
You know, it's a very solid roll regardless. So I will say that with a 13, you manage to stay on that side, and from this side you are able to relatively easily, especially because someone's already like resting, trying to wrest this portal away from its current location. You have a pretty easy time just cutting the connection entirely, and it just blinks right out of existence. Of course, that now leaves you on a tower surrounded by demons who are. While the construction crew certainly isn't going to know, you think that anybody who was, a little bit more magically attuned than this group of just demons just cobbling a tower together is probably going to know what just happened before too long.
Oh, I'm certain they will.
So, being elsewhere might not be a bad idea.
Oh, what I would give for my wings again. Well, I can teleport 160 feet every 6 seconds.
So, probably, like, down to the ramparts, and then down to the ground, and then move fast from there.
Yeah.
Alright, that's reasonable. You can get enough distance that you can pretty safely extract yourself from this position, we'll say.
For the safety of things, he is going to go a different direction from Hilltop.
Okay.
So that way, if they do manage to chase him, they are going elsewhere.
You can certainly hear that it sounds like they notice pretty quickly that something has gone amiss with the tower. They begin to stir. Angry snarls and hisses are heard in the air, and you feel like this did not remain a secret for long, but it is not until you are well out of sight that they are truly riled. And I would say from there you can make your way back to Hilltop in pretty swiftly. Hello?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's all good.
So, after going a ways, he's kind of going to be teleporting, moving on foot, primarily to leave a trail if they do follow him. Teleport again, leave more trail, teleport again, leave more trail. And whenever he runs into some water, that's where he is going to do the long teleport to just go to Hilltop. He hasn't been there himself, so I will go ahead and spend the exhaustion for pinpointing it.
You did just see a vision of it. Hey.
I did, which is why I say I've got a chance of getting there, but actually pinpointing it, I feel I would still need to spend resource for that.
Yeah, that's reasonable, but you know exactly the chamber that you want to end up in. And so you make your way to a river that kind of winds its way around that general vicinity, and you teleport directly to Hilltop and find yourself in a large stone chamber. I'm not super familiar with the layout of Hilltop. I don't know if there's anywhere in particular that would make sense for this to be.
I don't think we've really mapped Hilltop at any
Yeah,
point.
it doesn't really have a map.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, the known landmarks were the spa, the library, Kin's office, Midnight's Inn.
Mayor. Yeah, I mean that's in
The bank.
There
bank.
was a marketplace. What's a marketplace? The marketplace has probably been repurposed at this point.
Yeah.
Because not much to not many other places to trade with now.
Yeah.
I don't think any of those places would make particular sense to open a portal in. So I'll say that they just pick like whatever a elevated flat area is, just out in the open. Where
So probably either the market area or the trial grounds where
The guard
did the-
trained.
no, not the guard training grounds.
The
but
1v1 grounds.
Yeah, the one where for the whole fight for who takes charge of
Oh,
the town
where
happens
yeah,
again. Yeah. Where that tradition happens.
okay.
Yeah, the arena.
Yeah. The
Oh,
arena.
okay. So, all right then, yeah, that certainly works. The arena has been pretty well repurposed by this point. It seems like someone has hastily just kind of repurposed it into a large ritual circle, where you arrive in the middle of a large group of pretty much every kind of like a mystic or occultist that you could anyone who could have possibly helped with this right. They are in the process of, since there was a bit of a gap of time between you closing the portal and showing up here, they seem to be in the process of trying to reopen it, but you arrive and you arrive to a bunch of wide-eyed, confused stares. Like, who the hell are you?
Soul is probably right in the center of their directing things.
Yeah.
Because Soul absolutely would be directing things if
Certainly.
this is a concerted effort.
Yeah, it certainly is, and if Soul would be the one who's most familiar, yes, then Soul may be present.
I don't think any of them would have any idea who Nim is. So this is great!
We didn't meet you until, we were already on the road, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
They're all staring at you, looking not certain who wants to be the first one to open their mouth.
There is one person who would know.
Oh?
The person from the tower that we...
The Emperor!
There's the Amphros.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, the Amphros is the first one to speak up in that case. It is good to see you in one piece, though I'm not certain how you are here.
Nim is totally showing up in Terminator pose. He just kind of breathes for a moment. Alright, so I assume you are all the friends of Kin, Midnight, and the others.
There is a palpable tension in the air that melts a little bit when you say some familiar names, and everyone else who looked like a little on guard kind of loosens up a little bit, and the Empress kind of nods. To be honest, I didn't really catch anybody's names. But I'm going to say yes. I take it that means that the other side of this, that the portal is gone and that we didn't just lose control of it then. Hopefully.
Correct. The demons were attempting to open it and get through, so I figured the best bet would be to just close it.
I don't. I mean, as long as they don't manage to get through, I think that is probably for the best. So thank you and well done.
I kind of plan to go back after, after a few hours, go and scramble things around over there to make sure that they cannot follow. As for this, you should get everybody ready to leave.
Yes, that was. Well, to say that we had a plan might be a little too generous. Really, the plan was to not be here, because I believe that the initial plan of the army that had agreed to help you besiege that tower that we were guarding is. Well, the plan was to betray you, but it seems that you kind of beat them to the punch. I think that not being here, as in the entirety of Hilltop, would probably be for the best. They are very likely upset.
My
Wait,
closing
do they
the
intend
portal
to
didn't-
transplant the entirety of Hilltop, landscape and all, or
No, Nim's not quite that powerful.
I mean,
Yeah, Nim is not a fairy.
He
is
could
not
open a...
planeswalker yet.
Well, he was a planeswalker. We cannot legally use planeswalker, but even still, planeswalkers cannot actually transport living people with them.
yeah, that does kill you if I understand my MTG correctly.
Well, current ones can't.
But either way, the Porter, which is our own version, they are able to open portals to other worlds that people can go through. But it wouldn't necessarily be, he can't just transplant the entire area.
Town.
But he could, open a portal and keep it open for people to go through and, but they're going to need to be ready.
And you have a little bit of help here, so. Well, I mean, you seem to have found a safe landing on the other side. Should we just wait for you to?
Safe is complicated. But at least safer than the demons here.
Very likely. I think that we were about to be the target of the full focus of their ire, because they are not happy to have been locked away in here with no way to leave.
I will be going ahead and opening a portal for the others to come through. If I did tell them to go back to the town, so hopefully I can open to the right place. I will hope that they went back to the tavern we found.
Then we'll start gathering who we can.
Gather your supplies, gather your people. The sooner we get you all through, the better, and well, if you want to take anything, now is the time.
people just start pouring out of the tavern? People who've never been in that tavern.
Busiest that tavern has ever been.
Well, I'm figuring that this is going to take a lot of time because there were quite a few people in Hilltop, and, well, they're going to need to gather together their belongings and food supplies and all of that because, We can't exactly just bring them over there with no food available.
The
You're
Empress
assuming
who-
not everyone in Hilltop has a go bag ready already, given
Actually-
despite the situation.
So if you do talk to the Ambrose about the situation, by the way, Ambrose's name is Chorus. Just want to establish that I gave this Ambrose a name. As Chorus will explain, shortly after the tower collapsed and you all went missing, Chorus was well, actually, I guess it was just before the tower collapsed. Chorus was extracted and explained what exactly, at least from what he understood, what exactly Sebastian was trying to do. In the time that you've been here, which is say a couple of days, I believe. Yeah, you've been here for a couple of days at this point.
It's
Thanks
been
to
about
Chorus,
24 hours.
has it been
We
about
slept
24
one
hours?
night.
In character, yes, unless there's time dilation shenanigans.
Yeah, true.
You know what? Let's just say that there was time dilation shenanigans because Chorus gave them a little bit of heads up, and they have spent the interim time preparing to leave because they were really hoping that you had a way out of here. Because it sounds like Chorus's expectation is that that Hilltop is about to get crushed by demons. So they are somewhat prepared to leave on somewhat short notice.
Yeah, but it'll still be, double file line kind of thing.
It will be. Though you do have access to at least a few mystics now to at least help things along.
Huh, fair. But either way, for now, Nim is opening a portal into the tavern and hoping that Kin and the others are there.
All right, back over to the rest of the
Yeah.
group. So,
If that was
Well,
the
couple
expectation,
hours.
then yeah, we would have started heading back to the tavern at this point. Especially if we saw the portal just close from our side.
yeah, you would have seen it just kind of like a wobble, the air around it kind of start to suck inwards on itself, and then suddenly just that little black bee just pops right out of existence.
As that question on that, as it happens, does stuff start to calm?
That's a little bit of a tricky question. I would say that no, you don't see an immediate, pronounced effect on the wildlife. It still sounds like the wildlife is still kind of riled up. But I would say that on your way out, things do seem a little calmer at least, and the air is starting to clear of steam now that the Volcanian's been dead for a couple hours.
Okay.
All right.
By the way,
Of
just for the
course.
record, Sean absolutely waited until as long as possible to clean up.
Because of course he would.
Yeah, and I absolutely would have kept an eye on Sean in the meantime, just to make sure he didn't try anything funny.
Not leaving Sean alone, probably reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, that scene is over, so I can need to reset the scene changes from. All right, there we go. Continue.
All right. So, yeah, no, I mean, you can certainly you arrive back to a town that seems to have settled a little bit. The initial concern over the thickening of the fog and the ashy smell in the air, not to mention some weird rumors that who knows where they came from that the mountain might explode and kill everyone in the immediate future.
That's a strange thing to worry about.
weird thing to worry about. I don't know who's spreading those rumors. They seem to have mostly died down. There are still like murmurs that something feels wrong in the air, and you arrive back to an inn, which is uncharacteristically empty.
Until suddenly, just a whole bunch of people everywhere.
Why?
For the lunch
Well,
rush.
we will get there.
Yeah, that's for lunch.
What was the name of the innkeeper again?
That is a good question. Let me open my notes up. And...
Just
And for that
imagining
matter,
Shrek,
the
good
tavern?
question.
What was that?
And for that matter, the tavern?
That is true. I gave the tavern keeper a name, but not the tavern. So, tavern name generator.
We're professionals.
I am pretty bad with names, I will admit it. Let me see.
I think the proper sign of a professional storyteller, though, is just not being prepared with names for things.
This is true.
Let's go with...
Actually, more often than not, the ones that have a name for everything, I wind up finding that they are not great storytellers.
Such a thing as getting a little bit lost in the weeds with prep.
Exactly. They get too lost in the details of the world and forget to take care of what's important.
Forget to write a story.
They didn't notice the forest through the trees.
This is the Yield Lipard. Yes, as...
Lipard?
Yield Lipard.
Yield Lipard. Okay.
And the tavern keeper is a let me see, a Dracloak named Chase.
Chase, that's right.
Yes, Chase.
Chase.
Who is a little bit surprised to see you back.
Hey.
Your business out of the town already done?
In progress. The immediate problem has been dealt with, it would seem, but I believe there's intent to bring our people over here.
I'm sorry, your people?
You'll see soon enough.
I'm afraid.
Don't be. They're nice
They're
people.
good people.
Okay, but how many mouths am I feeding tonight?
Very few. Only a couple thousand.
I'm sure Nim and I can help assist, and we can get stuff coordinated.
Also, very many of them will have their own supplies. I know my people. They'll be ready.
I am relieved to hear that, because I definitely can't feed a few thousand. I mean, that being the case, thankfully we are mostly cleared out tonight, and the fog had seemingly mostly scared everyone indoors, so you certainly have run of the place for the evening.
Goody.
By the way, there was a minor earthquake. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing collapsed in the area, right?
Oh, no, I mean, it was just a minor rumble, just happened right after you left.
From what I can recall, people around here don't really know what earthquakes are generally. So
I think you know what a rumble in the ground is. Like they would have experienced a rumble. They just don't know what a volcano erupting is.
Ah, right. Sorry, getting
Yeah.
my potential natural disasters mixed up. Right.
Yes, earthquakes are different from pyroclastic flows.
And explosions.
Oh, why not?
Are you familiar with the word lava?
Boy, we are just going to absolutely kill this poor innkeeper.
Oh, a pyroclastic flow. When the points towards the volcano in the distance, when it blows its top, there's a large sort of invisible sheath of hot air that's gonna bow out in all directions from the volcano. That's the pyroclastic flow.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So how do I not
Probably-
die?
It's probably not gonna blow its top.
No,
from what we
and
can tell.
besides, we're far enough away that we would survive that.
Oh,
It would be
the
it would be the other things that happen that would
Right.
be an issue.
Tell me about those later. I'm already getting a
Yeah,
migraine.
we don't need to scare him.
Besides,
There
it
are
doesn't
more
matter.
you
That volcano's stable. It ain't gonna blow its top.
I sure hope Voodoo agrees.
We hope Vodo agrees too.
Yeah.
But yeah, figure probably not too long from now, there'll be a portal that opens that our people should be able to come through. Yeah. So don't freak out when that happens, I guess.
You say that. I'll do my best.
Okay.
I feel like I should probably go alert the current governor that there's about to be thousands of people stepping out of my tavern.
Yeah. Probably
That might be a good idea. Them knowing.
Have you spoken to the governor yet?
No, I don't think I
Negative?
have. We've been very busy, so I don't
can
think we've
see
had the
that.
time.
Well,
We kind of have a people to save.
Things are moving quickly.
Yeah.
probably going to need to speak to the governor before long. But
I reckon that is the case.
I think in this instance, it might be better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Oh, in this
Maybe,
instance, we're
maybe.
going to have to because those people are going through the portal one way or the other.
The other.
Yeah. It's in this case, yeah, we're just gonna have to ask forgiveness over permission in this. Yeah. But yeah.
all right, well, I will give the governor at least some heads up, and well, whatever happens, happens.
Thank you. I do appreciate the assistance.
Of course. I
and-
mean, thankfully we're on speaking terms, so
That's good. And with that, I'll go and just take a seat somewhere and wait.
all right. Well, I mean, at this point, whenever Nim sees fit, he may arrive.
Yeah, he's just going to open the portal right there.
All right.
Just in the middle of the tavern.
Well, probably one of the bedrooms. The bedroom he was staying in. Less likely to, possibly bisect somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to
Fair enough.
telefrag anybody.
No.
Yeah, telefrag's a bad thing.
So, probably nobody in the room, which means that he'll just go through the portal and go out to the common room. Ah, good, you are here.
Hey, Nim.
Hey.
So, everything good on the other side?
I closed the prior portal, I've opened a new one, and we're going to be bringing everybody over.
Oh, good. We've already
Awesome.
prepared the innkeeper for this eventuality.
Though there is a high probability that a large amount of demons are going to be attacking hilltops, so this may be a very close one.
Well,
I
we have
see.
no time to waste then.
Well,
Do we need to go to the
bring
other
him-
side to defend Hilltop while everybody gets through?
Probably not a bad idea.
All right. And I'll stand up and go walking up to the room and through the portal.
Quick to follow.
Time to see home one more time.
Midnight will follow.
Same for Brussel.
All right.
I assume that when we get up to the portal, are people already coming through, or
I think Nib would have had
Oh,
them wait.
Yeah, they were going to wait for you to come back and say all clear.
Also, where is Sean?
all right?
Fair question.
Yes.
We are not letting him be alone.
No, absolutely. I would have kept an eye on Sean and kept him with me.
Honestly, where's Sean? Good question.
Thanks for saying that. In character, absolutely would have kept Sean with me.
Chase is dead.
No.
He's kind of like picking at his fur a bit, probably like in a corner.
Yeah. So yeah, as I get up and start moving, Sean, come on.
What?
I'm not leaving you alone with vulnerables coming through a portal. You are coming with me.
We got things to do. People to
And we
save.
exactly.
There are going to be many demons for you to stab horribly.
Yes.
But if there's a bunch of them, then I can't get them alone.
Then switch to someone who'll be more effective. I don't care. We have people to defend.
So I should swap with Sebastian then?
No, absolutely
no.
not.
Get Shade back out here.
It is still them, so he had to take the one easy opportunity to mess with you.
This will be one of the rare times where Kid will say, "Fuck you, hell no, get Shade back here."
Look,
But you
all
said
I'm
it
saying
didn't
is-
matter.
All I'm saying is, he saw his He saw his chance.
You are. You think you're cute and cheeky, don't ya?
Sebastian had better stay in the deepest, darkest hole that Sylvester and
Besides-
Jay could find.
Well, you said you wanted someone effective, and I have his gun.
Hell no. If I recall right, Sebastian's in timeout.
I could pull something.
Get Shade.
It'll take a second, but he will swap back out. And Shane is just gonna shudder a little bit and just go, I kind of didn't expect the feeling that letting blood dry on fur would have.
Oh.
I regret letting Sean out, but the other option was Sylvester.
Yeah, which
I mean, we kept him under tabs, and he did
bad
it.
for
He
more
did his
reasons.
job.
Shada's gonna immediately reach into his bag and dump out the multiple knives he stole.
Of course.
Oh,
As he had stolen multiple knives in the time that he was out.
Sean
I
is
was
an
aware of one of those.
interesting
Oh my
individual.
gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the sneakiest of us all. And that's saying something.
Yeah, that kind of fits.
Kin-
He seems to be the one that leaves the lowest profile out of all of you.
Kin
He's
goes
like
slightly
the
slack
second
jaw.
place in almost every category.
He seems to type that just kind of blends into the background and is invisible.
Yeah, the only category where he's like really in the lead is the stealth capabilities. Everything else, he's like number 2. Number 2 in kill count. Well, actually, you know what? I got a funny way of putting it. He's number 2 in body count.
Anyways, people to save. Let's go.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find the gate and try and like piss off as many demons as possible.
You do that. It might buy
You're
us some
good at it,
time.
aren't you?
Look, I know there's at least one demon, like Lord Prince thing. I wasn't paying attention to his titles out there that particularly hates me. So if they're there, they're gonna focus on me instead of killing everyone else.
Like I said, it'll buy us some time.
All right, and yeah, head up to the portal and go through, I guess.
All right. So you step back through. You find yourselves in the hilltop arena.
Appropriate place.
Yep, and you see not a whole lot. It doesn't look like you've got like a whole bunch of people amassed and ready to evacuate just yet. But you can see that there is an effort being made, just in the surrounding area to try and gather people up and at least organize them into lines to move through. And you can see your closest, confidants, and along with his one Ambrose, who many of you are probably surprised to see alive.
At midnight,
You
will be like, "Oh,
lived?
hey, you made it."
Oh, hey, it's you.
I thought you died.
So did I, but
Well, glad that you're alive.
me
and
too.
and then after saying that, we'll then immediately turn to Soul. Good to see you again.
You get a
Oh my gosh, it's good to see you again.
you get a polite salute, and you as well.
Do you remember who Soul is?
I may need a little bit of help there.
All right. So Soul, he was Kin's secretary as Kin was in charge, but also he and Kin were kind of dating at the time that everything went down, and so it is a relief to see Soul alive. Soul is a Absol, and he's very good at organization and paperwork and bureaucracy, and just expediting things in that regard.
In which case, you arrive back to a very haggard but a relieved-looking Soul who gives you a tired smile.
It is good to see you. All right.
And likewise, more than you could know.
Okay. People are organized then and ready to go through?
Work in progress.
Hey, start sending people as you can, and then we'll defend the town while people get through. Where is shoot? What's his name again? Out the my commanding officer in the of the guard.
Uko.
What was his name?
Fuko.
Fuko. Yeah. Where's Fuko?
Yes, Fuko, or the guard captain. Is that an appropriate title?
That would be an appropriate title. Yeah.
No tap.
Yes, yeah, the guard captain is just outside of Hilltop. We've already encountered at least a few stray demons, just scouts as far as we can tell, but they are definitely. Oh,
You're going
okay?
super
yeah.
muffled.
One moment.
Sounded like Dott was being assaulted suddenly by something in the
Might have been
background,
dog.
Yeah, like, oof.
like a dog.
To me, it was just a bunch of muffledness, like somebody was smothering it with a pillow.
Yeah.
Dot did mention mention having to shut the door to keep the dog from disturbing early on. So
I guess that dog is stronger than he thought. Just busted through that door.
I think part of the muscle may have been the noise gate messing up or something. But maybe it will sit. We'll hope back soon.
Very sorry about that. Dog started barking.
Okay. But yeah,
Which,
so Fuko's outside the gate then.
Yes, it sounds like they've encountered some, lone demons, scouts most likely, but they are definitely already beginning to probe our defenses. It's probably not long before they try an actual attack.
And Dot, so that you know, Charmeleon with sword.
Charmeleon with
He's
sword.
Charmeleon with a flaming sword.
No sword anymore. He never got his sword back from Hunter.
Oh.
Did he know?
No.
I thought he did.
No.
I thought he did.
No. I very specifically was waiting for him to ask for it, or somebody to ask for it, and never was asked for.
And it got nuked with the. Oh.
That sword is vaporized along with Hunter.
On the plus side, it really won't be that hard to replace. The important part was that he could, as far as I'm aware, he would have the equivalency of mortal type flames that he could summon.
Yeah.
So he could fight demons.
Oh, right.
I mean, there's probably equipment in the armory that he could use. Maybe not as good as his personal sword, but
it should still be fine.
Making do with a non-flaming sword, probably.
Yeah.
I have to ask, seeing the situation, is Bawaro faltering?
I may not have the best context for answering this question.
Sorry.
God of Death, able
I
to.
recall. I do recall who it is, but
Okay. One person.
Yeah.
Tal, go in and explain.
Yes.
Bararu, as mentioned a couple times before, but not significantly showing, is a individual who is the god of the end, endings, destruction, all of those sorts of things. He's kind of meant to sort of be the mercy kill execution of a world, but he hates his job, so instead he tries to help out instead where possible.
Okay, and
he basically has a bakery here and is maintaining an anti-demon barrier around the town.
I see. Okay. In which case, okay. I am.
Oh, that's a thought.
I am not entirely certain exactly what the state of Bararu's barrier is. I will say that Bararu seems to be looking strained, and I think that may be a question better addressed to the God of Death directly.
Not God of Death.
Yeah, he's not actually
not God of Death.
That
God
is
of Death.
Asher.
Okay, what it? Oh, okay. Then what is Bararu's title then?
God
God
ends,
of the
I
end
think.
or
God of the
destruction.
End. God of Destruction. That may be a question better addressed to the God of Destruction in person.
It may be time to call on Bararu to actually fulfill his job. That's a thought.
Mhm.
Huh.
You know what? Thinking about it, I should probably get this leg looked at before I go fighting demons.
Hey, you know what? He'd be a good person to go to anyways. You want to go check on Bararu?
Yeah, I'll go check on Bararu.
All right, and I'll go ahead and start heading to the gate. I reckon you'll catch up with us then.
Yeah.
Okay. See you soon, Shade.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay.
Soul, I know you've probably been very stressed and overworked.
It's
Hopefully we only need calling you to keep organizing things for a little bit longer before you can take a break.
not that I'm complaining. I do my job happily, but it will be nice to have a moment to breathe because it has been a trying last day or so.
Understand.
It might be
you.
wise to, if you haven't already, send somebody into the inn to empty the provisions. They'll be there should be enough for at least a little while until we can gather more in the new world.
Soul gives an emphatic nod in agreement. We will be needing them.
Yeah. We'll buy you as much time as we can.
It's appreciated, and we'll try and be quick about this.
Actually, with that thought, I just remembered I still have in my inventory some hand grenades of holy fire.
Sounds
Oh,
like
wow.
I am going to go ahead and pull one out, hand it over to Soul. Once the last person is through, and we can and those defending can fall back, pull a pin, throw this, and get through the portal. The explosion will be our signal to fall back.
Okay, Soul takes it and nods. All right. Understood, and I trust that means that you will all be taking good care of yourselves, and that we'll see you on the other side.
We will see you there.
All right. Thank you. Be seeing you then.
And I'll head to the gate.
All right.
I just realized something absolutely hilarious that Kin could do.
Yeah.
Kin could, technically speaking, give Fuko Shifter's Bane for this. It is a really good sword.
Yeah?
I could.
You'd also have to give him express orders not to actually stab Shade with this one, though.
Yeah. Hunter's ghost just comes in and murders the Fuko for that.
God.
To be fair, if you didn't explain what the sword was actually about, he probably would just stab Shade with it.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. And Fuko is trained in how to use a sword.
Yeah.
And this sword would be effective against demons. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it? Yeah. No,
Could do
you're
the funniest
absolutely
thing.
right. Yeah. So we get to the gate. I assume Fuko and some of his best men are there then.
Yes, Fuko is just outside the gate, but is hanging back and not out on the not out on the front lines, but like hanging back and getting orders, and looks immensely relieved to see someone of a higher rank than himself.
You're Fuko. You're not out there on the front line yourself, but actually being responsible with your people and commands.
Well, only
That
until
is an
only until you're here, and now that you're here, I would very much like to be out there.
that
doing
is
what I do best.
amazingly wise of you. I actually expected I would find you in the midst of combat. Before you
now that
go
you're
out there,
here.
though, before you go out there, though, I know that you are good with swords.
Do I have another blade in my hands? Because I've been making do with this cheap piece of crap for a frankly inexcusable amount of time.
I will pull Shifter's Bane out and present it. This sword is special. It should be particularly effective against the demons. I will say, when you do see Shade again, do not stab him with it. It will actually pose a threat to him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I suppose
I think that
every blade has a
to you.
downside.
To be honest, with his prior personality, that would probably entice him to stab Shade.
I mean, maybe, but he is getting a direct order from his superior here.
I have better things to stab right now. Understood.
Exactly.
All right. Yep. Fuko gives you a salute. Gives the blade a little twirl. Just kind of admiring, how well made it is, how well balanced it
masterful
is.
blade.
Well then, off to the front lines, finally.
All right. You keep your men safe out there.
That is exactly where I'm going.
And I will check the bonfires that should be near the gates. See whether or not they are lit. If they are out for any reason, I will make sure they are relit and renewed with my holy fire. And yeah. And I'll start standing guard.
All right, you relight them, and we will have you keep watch until things get underway, which probably next time.
Right. Probably for next time.
Probably for next time. All right, and I believe that we had a Shade on the way to make contact with Bararu.
Yep, Bararu at his bakery.
So help me out here. I did not see a clear description of what exactly Bararu looks like.
It should be in the Last Hope detail doc, which, in case you haven't looked at it in a while, I'll go ahead and send it to you again.
Please do.
But as a bit of an explanation, they are made out of ice, generally speaking, and will change their form just depending kind of on how they're feeling at the time.
right.
So, he generally hangs around as, well, kind of like ironically, I think he's most often been, like, represented by fire types, even though he's not actually fire type.
Yes, I see. Preferred form is a Charmeleon.
Usually.
All right.
But he
So-
will just straight up, like, change, or, like, you know, evolve or devolve, or go to an entirely different line if he feels like it.
You swing on by the bakery and find that the lights are dim, or that the windows are darkened, the shutters closed, and the door shut. And Bararu seems to be pensively staring up at the sky, standing outside.
More than a little bit awkwardly, Shade is just gonna go, so you closed up shop?
I got the news.
Ah.
I believe that it may be time for me to do what I am meant to do before long.
Yeah, maybe. Others were thinking the same. At the very least, I'll make sure that wherever we go next, we'll still have a bakery. I don't know if you'll be able to follow properly, but hey, if you are.
Yes, I should be able to, I believe.
Well, the place we're going kind of has a bunch of other gods that are all supposed to be, technically speaking, asleep. The other one of the other personalities I had, Sebastian, he was kind of trying to merge with someone named Voodoo, so or at least I think mostly merge.
A very foolish idea. Doesn't surprise me.
Nope,
It would
but
be one of your personalities who'd try it.
to be fair, I think of all people, he would have managed to somehow make it worse for Voodoo than it would have been for him.
And I guess that both you and Voodoo should be happy that he was not successful.
I mean, it would have been interesting. I'd give it that.
Interesting is a word for it.
But was kind of here for a couple reasons. First of all, how's that barrier looking?
It has held, but even my ability to withstand a tide is limited. Eventually, it will erode away the cliffside.
Yeah, it's kind of not exactly one of your portfolios. Like, I guess you're probably getting by with the whole despair thing with the barrier. But
It is. It was a good deterrent, but at this point, I think that they have enough incentive that they are willing to press on through most anything in order to reach a possible exit. And right now, you are presenting a possible exit for them.
yeah. Although I think they're probably going to regret trying this. Mostly because, well, you know, ain't no way that it's actually going to work. Even if we all start dying, we're just gonna close the portal before anything else happens. So, like, at best, they kill us.
I would hope that you do not find your ends here. I think that it. I think that we are in the twilight of this world, but I think that you have more to do.
If nothing else, I'd probably last a good while before they finally managed to rip me apart enough that I couldn't pull myself back together.
I think that you've got better things to do than die on a world that's on its way out.
Maybe, but it'll probably be for everyone involved if I do.
You make a story more interesting. And there is value in that.
Besides, I'm not allowed to die yet. And I mean that in like the sense of I haven't turned Arceus pink for you like I promised, so I'm literally not allowed to die yet. I'm going to keep clawing forward until I do that. I can die after. Unless I have another unfilled promise, and then I'll probably stick around to do that too. So, you know.
Well, I'll hold you to it. I don't wager that this barrier will last more than maybe an hour or two longer, and they are already pressing against it. I hope you're ready.
Almost. I kind of fucked up my leg when, you know, getting back
Oh.
Sebastian, so I know it's kind of
Ah.
finagling your domains, but would you mind destroying the concept of the wound?
I will do what I am capable of. So, how does one go about removing a wound mechanically?
Usually it's supposed to be as a result of a long rest, with sufficient medical attention. That's the normal way of going about it. There are some other ways, such as when something happens, like healing wise, that you consider good enough to just get rid of it on the spot. With
Say that
magic as well, there's ways to get rid of it, but we technically don't have magic yet.
I would say that for these purposes, we can say that even if it is not necessarily within their domain, a god can probably take care of a tier one wound.
Yeah. It's like the most minor amount of like fucked up that's still lasting.
Yes. So Bararu reaches out a claw and just kind of rests it lightly upon that mangled leg, and there's kind of a bit of a unpleasant, like uh, an unpleasant spasm and twitch as the visible gashes and scars in it fill in with a pitch black and then empty out completely, at which point your natural regenerative capabilities are able to take over and heal what is left, or heal the holes left behind by the wound being erased. Basically, you are being re-wounded in a way that overwrites that wound, but in a way that it wasn't inflicted with that sword that is specifically made to screw you up.
Yep. Funnily enough, Shade tried that exact thing like a long time ago to get past a heal block thing, but I was told no at the time. So it's kind of funny that Bararu's doing the exact thing that Shade tried to do, but wasn't capable of yet.
The god of destruction gets to do it anyway.
Yeah. Although I don't really need to get past. I'm not gonna say I won't ever need to, but like in the short term, unless Fuko does stab Shade, which honestly, if he does, still in character, I don't have to worry about trying to get past that little restriction. But yeah, no, Shade'll probably like wince at least a little bit, just due to the fact of that's like divine energy, like effectively deleting part of his leg.
You are being re-wounded for a whole bunch of damage, but
yeah. It does help him that he does have that resisting supernatural stuff integrity specialty, but like, it's still gonna hurt.
And thus Arceus takes your leg.
But, all right.
Well, try not to put too much weight on it in the next few minutes, but I imagine that your natural abilities will take over from here.
Yeah, the only reason it was as difficult for me to do something about as it was is I kind of got it enchanted, the sword specifically, so that way I couldn't heal the wounds caused by it, so that way Sebastian couldn't heal the wounds caused by it, but when I re-merged us, I kind of took on the wound as well, so...
It did somewhat look like someone tried to hack their own leg off.
Yeah, that was a mix of me stabbing his leg and pinning it to the ground, and then him taking out his gun and trying to blast his own leg off at the same time, so...
You... I realize that you are nearly unkillable, but could you consider not doing that in the future?
Well, on the plus side, I shouldn't have to deal with me trying to kill myself in a non... I have weird situations. It's fine.
I've noticed.
But,
Hmm.
yeah, I should probably get over there pretty soon.
Yes, and I should probably be making my way for the portal. Whatever is left of my ability to maintain the barrier should be focused on repelling them from specifically the immediate area around where people have gathered.
Yeah, you could probably let the walls fall in a second after I leave.
The first sounds of combat, I will condense the barrier to immediately around the arena. And I will hold them as long as I can.
Well, I'll buy you a whole lot of time. At least from some of the nastier things. You know, the chaff trying to swarm. Well, I'm one person. Well, I could be more than one person, but we already know that's a bad idea.
I would say the last thing we need is for what got us into this mess to happen again, yes.
To be fair, the demons were going to show up anyway. I just made it worse. A lot worse.
You brought an end to it, which you accelerated the situation and got to the end quicker.
Yeah, Bararu, as much as I appreciate the things that you do, I'm still not going to worship you.
That's fine.
That, by the way, at this point, that would probably also feel more than a little bit weird.
It would feel at least as strange to me, so you have my permission not to.
Alright, I think I'm going to go make a bunch of demons regret that they exist. At all. I wonder how many of them I can convince to pull off my head so that way I can, you know, make them have the funny reaction of someone getting decapitated but that's not killing them, because that's usually their shtick.
I hope that if you are decapitated, it is because you wish to be.
I get decapitated all the time. It's fine.
Well, I had better be seeing you at that portal before it closes.
You know what? I can't promise that, but I think I could promise that if you don't, I'll be able to last as long enough that I could get rescued.
Well,
I can make it very hard to kill me.
a better way of putting it, when I put a close to this world shortly after you leave, I'd better see you on the other side. How about that?
Good use of other side.
Yeah, I was about to say, Shane's gonna think for a second and go, yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Oh, then I will be seeing you there.
Yep, alright, cool, I'm gonna go fight demons. Bye.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your berries.
As the only thing that Shade is gonna really do before going back to the thing is stop at the guard post to grab one of the spare swords that they keep there, because we kind of overproduced on everything a long time ago, so that way we could just hand out weapons to people in case things got really bad.
Things are very bad right now. It's probably coming in handy.
Yeah, so, he's just gonna pick up one of the, random shitty swords that Fuko's probably been complaining about for the past forever.
Fuko has been steadily going through swords and probably melting them in the process.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure he's destroyed more than a few of them just out of pure them not being quality.
probably been trying to find a replacement for the one that he didn't get back from Hunter. Because he never swallowed his pride to go
Never
ask for
swallowed
it
his
back.
pride.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Well,
There is one thing. He is prideful.
he's finally
But-
got one that's at least as good as the sword he had before. It's fine. All right. Any other last minute business anyone else would like to attend to in town?
So Midnight would have ran down to the inn, unlocked all the pantries and provision cabinets to be raided, and then ran by his house real quick to pick up some notebooks and a lasting a memento from his childhood village, and then headed to the gate.
All right.
And I would have gone to the memorial of Marie, Child, and Hunter before going to the gate.
All right. In that case,
Is there a memorial for Hunter yet?
I was about to say, it's been like a day or two.
There would
They were
not be a
building one
memorial
at
for
the
Hunter yet, would there?
hotel.
Hey, we had a little bit of time dilation.
The
just to
inn.
say.
Yeah, true. We did have a bit of time dilation.
They would probably doing somewhat what midnight. Joe would go past house, pick up a few things. His parents, if they're still alive, probably has most of the things. Though he would also run to the library, grab a history book, and then stuff it in his bag and head for the gate.
All right. Which I believe brings us all to you meeting back up by the gate, shaped with a intact leg once more. And most of you having taken a moment to gather what, personal items and things of personal significance from where you lived. And you gather by the gate, and you can see flickers and flashes of infernal flame on the horizons as the guards and Fuko are making an obvious retreat back in your direction as the main force of the demons that had helped you assault the tower are now turned back on you and advancing on Hilltop.
All right. Well then, they come back, and we pull people through the gatehouse, close the gate, and position to defend.
Fuko does not go through.
I was about to say
Fuko-
Shane's staying on the other side of the gate too.
Yeah.
Fine. Gates slightly open.
Leaving the door open.
Shane is gonna like elbow Fuko a bit and just gonna go, I bet I get more than you.
No chance. This blade is a lot better than what I've had to work with lately.
Yeah, well, I might have this absolute piece of shit, but you know what? Even if you do get more, I can at least make fun of you for using my sword to do it. At least my old one. I kind of had to give it up.
This is yours? I hate
Used
that.
to be. It's not mine anymore. I'm very specifically not supposed to touch it ever again.
Oh,
Less arguing, more defending.
They aren't here yet. Besides, I can
They
make
aren't
fun of
here.
Fuko and kill demons at the same time.
You are very good at that.
I make fun of everything when I fight. It makes things want to stab me more, and then they just kind of try and do that instead of trying to stab anyone else who actually cares about it.
Yes, it's working.
True. You are very good at drawing
It's
that,
working.
bro.
It's working.
Wait, was that Fuko who said that?
Yes.
Fuko, no infighting.
It can wait until
Never.
afterwards. No infighting until all the demons are dead.
Yeah.
I will admit that is all I've got ready. So
Well, we have like 2 minutes left.
Yeah, that like
that was
literally.
fine.
That was perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the
That's
exact-
all I've got ready. I'm sorry. It's perfectly on time.
So
All
usually I've got
right.
a bit more runway, but
Well, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Last Hope Scar, as well as an Art Martin stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards or stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or picking up some merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.